Hello and welcome back to whatever our podcast is called now. It was a movie.
It was a movie.
Yeah, 15k plus random movie reviews is no more,
Dead.
and that's the last I'm going to talk about it. It was a movie is back after our little July hiatus. We've got new colors, we've got a new logo, and we're still doing the same shit though. So
Yeah,
no change.
Different logo,
same shit, different logo.
logo.
But we came back with a banger. We've got Inception from 2010. It is 3,521 on Metacritic, which is quite low for a great movie. Yeah, because it's got a Metascore of 74 only, and I used a score of 8.8. So the normal plebeians love this movie, and the scribes don't.
I'm definitely a plebeian.
Oh, I'm a plebeian, and I'm proud of it. Obviously, Christopher Nolan, director and writer. Now we've got a whole bunch of people in the cast. Leo, Ken Watanabe, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Marion Cotillard, Elliot Page. Cast name, obviously, Ellen Page at the time. Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, Michael Caine, who's in every Christopher Nolan movie, it seems.
And rightly so.
Yeah. Runs for 2 hours, 28 minutes. I did not feel it at all.
No, it felt like an hour and a half. Really did, didn't it? Like, yeah. It's just, it flies by, and you're kind of upset it ends at the end. It's just fucking punchy.
Weeping, upset I was. Had a budget of 160 million, and it brought in 839 million doll hairs.
You can really see it spent every fucking last dime of that, though. You know, there's scenes in this, specifically Joseph's, god damn his name, Arthur's scenes where he's having a little scrap in the hotel.
Oh, it's great.
It is insanely good.
All practical as well.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Spinning hallways.
Basically a spinning hallway with a stationary camera.
Yeah, and for a standard actor to be able to perform in those scenarios is just amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to turn off my fan here because it's probably blowing into my microphone. Anyway, I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt did all but one of his stunts, I read. And
that's what I heard as well. Yeah, it's impressive.
It all looks normal. It won 4 Oscars only. Best cinematography, naturally. Sound editing, naturally. Sound mixing, naturally. Visual effects.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't win Best Picture. Do you know what movie won that year?
I don't, actually.
King's Speech. The King's Speech.
I enjoyed The King's Speech.
Yeah.
This is vastly superior, though.
I think it's King's Speech has got Oscars written all over it. It's a schmaltzy drama dictated by dialogue and stuttering. So...
it can't knock it. Like, it's got some stellar acting in it from the two lads.
Jeffrey Rush, yeah.
Yeah. This is better.
Yeah, nominated as well for Best Original Screenplay, didn't win that. Best Art Direction, didn't win that. And Best Original Score, didn't win that. Weird. It's all good. All could have won.
Oh, absolutely.
And Nolan wasn't even nominated for Best Director.
That's a sham.
It is, and a scam. So let's get into it. Let's blow some chunks here.
Don't blow some chunks.
Because, I remember watching it first and not knowing what the hell is going on. Like, when I watched it last night, I was going, I understand this. I understand it. It takes a lot of thinking sometimes to follow the technicalities and the science or whatever, but...
Science. I love...
pseudoscience.
You have to just accept the internal logic that has been presented to you, because it is nonsense. Like, it's absolute nonsense. Oh, you go into a dream, and then you go and dream. Then it multiplies in speed or something. Feck it, why not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Once you've accepted that fact, it's one hell of a ride.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm along with it. I don't really care. I don't care for the whole, that can't be real.
Yeah, but what I like about it is that, like, once you've accepted the internal logic, it sticks to the rules it sets, and once you have those rules set up in your mind, it's feckin' fantastic.
Yeah.
And then how things multiply down the layers of the dreams, and how external factors such as gravity and motion and water affect lower levels. It's just amazing.
And it
feels real, because the knock thing is just a fantastic nod to reality. How you wake up when you, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of in your head, you're almost going, yeah, that's how this would work.
Right. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Yeah, I just love when you think there's holes in the sort of logic behind it, and it's sort of, you know, things get slower the deeper the level you're on, and then it's interplays between each level. And obviously up on level 1 you have the van going into the water, and it just basically does that for 20 minutes. It's just so brilliant. It's just such a great mechanic.
Meanwhile, Saito is in his 90s because he's still waiting.
Yeah, like he's in limbo level
fantastic.
4, and yeah, he's waited all his life. Then he wakes up in the airplane at the end going, holy shit. No, I'm just going to make a phone call and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, that's. I do like the expression on his face. Ken knocks it at the park with a, what? Oh, I'm not 90 years old.
Yeah, I think he probably lived 40, 50 years, maybe 40 years in limbo. But they kept on saying, though, during the movie, you're going to come out a vegetable. Your brain's going to be mush. But obviously it wasn't for him.
But he's dragged out. He didn't wait to wake up. His friend Leo went down and got him. Sorry, Cobb went down and got him.
Cobb. Yeah.
So I suspect if he'd stayed there 10 seconds longer in the real world, that was be the end of him.
Yeah. Chunking this up and blowing it into chunks, we have... Let's blow some chunks here. We have...
some chunks.
The first chunk is really pretty much the setup and us as an audience understanding what they do for a profession. There is a team of them, and they go in and they steal secrets in dreams, basically. And so we're introduced to Cobb and to Arthur. I can't remember the guy who made the first dream, and gets carried away.
Haas plays Nash.
Nash, right?
He sucks because he sold them all out.
Yeah, but yeah, we have this, and like as a first-time watcher of the movie, you sort of kind of get an impression. Okay, they're in a dream at the start. Blah blah blah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and then the second bit's a dream when they are in the Civil War town, and everything's going nuts outside. I just remember at the start when I watched this movie first going, what the hell? And then you see the train scene, and it's like, this is the real level. This is the reality, is the upper level. They're in the train with Ken Watanabe, Saito beside them, and there's so many levels so thrown at you going, here you go, take this.
Well, it's not even just that. The fact that Saito knew this was going to happen, and inside the dream, he's playing a double cross on them as a sort of a job interview for the lads.
Right.
So already it's mad complicated. In the first 5 minutes, holy crap, I have no idea what's going on. I remember, the first time watching this, it's hard to keep track of. But sometimes in a movie, things being hard to keep track of can be frustrating.
I think
not here. You're intrigued.
Yeah.
You want to know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, it's so innovative, the plot mechanism of being in a dream and actually doing what you want to do inside a dream. And
but it's not my dream.
Yeah. I love the way that when they wake Saito up from the second level into the first level, the only reason why he finds out it's a dream is the texture of the carpet. It's like, not wool, this is polyester. Then they're like, they wake up in the real level, and Nash gets reamed by Arthur. What the hell are you doing with the carpet? I didn't know he was going to push his face into the carpet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. But
how dare you choose polyester? You're an idiot.
But you
just built an entire world.
But as an architect, you need to be that specific.
It looks that way, yeah.
Yeah. So I think do you think it's effective to drop us in like mid heist like that? You don't really get that a lot in movies, do you?
You don't, and sometimes I'm annoyed with that approach because I feel sort of out of my depth and I don't understand what's going on. But because you're building an internal logic to a movie and you're being given the rules that you have to accept, I think this is perfect. It is an exposition without actually being an exposition. You see the rules in play, and I love that. I love it because your brain has to figure it out. You're not told. And once you're in there and you figure the rules out, you kind of feel smart. Oh, I'm great. I'm deadly. Look what I figured out.
I was quite happy last night near the end of the movie when there are so many levels involved. There's 4 levels involved. I was like going, okay, I know why this is happening in this one, because I remember the plot from watching it a couple of times before. I read that in Japan, when they show it on TV, they put the level on the top left of the screen. It's like, okay,
People get annoyed.
yeah, people don't know what level they're on, and why is it happening the way it is. For noobs.
That's not something I need, but
No.
I like this with Nolan movies, even though they're sometimes scientifically daft and stupid. It makes you feel smart when you figure it out. No, you're not, but
steady on.
It gives you the chance to feel smart about yourself, which is a nice thing.
I like Nolan, but when Tenet came out, I just read so much shit about it. I've never watched Tenet. I'm guessing you have. Yeah, so
I love Tenet. I think it's a fantastic movie.
Okay, I should watch it.
It's similar to this in many respects because there's an internal logic, and once you figure it out, then you feel smart about yourself.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're smart, but it's I like feeling smug, and it lets me feel smug.
Yeah. In this first chunk, when you see Cobb, our main character played by Leo, when he's in the second level, he sees his wife, Mal. Did you already get a sense that he's got some little baggage going on there? And, with Arthur's reaction going, what's she doing here? It's another mystery.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. Like, it doesn't get explained yet.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, but I didn't see another player in this. How is she there?
Yeah.
What is she? Is she not a dreamer? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She's the femme fatale. For sure.
Isn't Mal French for sick or something as well?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. So in this first chunk, when obviously they wake up in the train and Leo says, "All right, I'm getting off for Kyoto. That's my old home city." So I felt a bit nostalgic to see it. Well, I don't see it. You see Tokyo then.
Briefly.
So that's the first sort of chunk, and you're not told of the real sort of you haven't been exposed to the full sort of mechanisms of dreaming, right? It's sort of all right. I need to know more. I'm being dragged along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then what I like, I don't know if it's this chunk or if you'd call it this chunk where they get the job offer.
Yeah, that's next chunk. Yeah, job offer and assembling the team to get the job
but then
offer.
The concept of Inception is exposed, but not really. So you're like, oh, this is intriguing.
Yeah.
What's this going to be?
Yeah, so Inception planting an idea into somebody's mind, and there's, it's great because Arthur is there with Cobb, and Arthur's going, not possible.
Can't be done.
Can't be done. Yes, it can. Cobb, I've done it. And then we're like going, okay, what was that like? Why are you? How do you know it?
We don't find out about that for a while.
No, that's a kicker in the head when he finally reveals that at the end what he did.
Not great, but
not great.
Also essential, I suppose, in his position at that time.
Yeah. So Saito is sort of, he wants basically Cillian Murphy's brain to think that he wants to split up his father's empire. Pete Postlethwaite, who doesn't get a lot to do in this movie, but
he acts for about 30 seconds in the movie.
He goes, disappointed. Get the fucking way.
Look at the cupboard. Oh wait, that's later. Cupboard later.
But it's good to know that Pete Postlethwaite is in the movie and doesn't have any lines apart from one word. So Cobb gets this sort of proposal. Listen, you do this Inception, plant this into his brain. You can go home, mate.
Yeah.
See your kids. He's got 2 kids at home.
So we're not told why he can't see his kids.
No.
We'll get that later. But
again,
Saito's going to sort it out.
Yeah, we're trickling along with the information. We get a trickle of exposition throughout the entire movie up until the very end, pretty much, which is kind of interesting as a mechanic, really.
I think it's gorgeously done because sometimes movie exposition can be boring. It gives you enough, but also gives you enough to ask more questions so that when it's actually revealed later on, you're like,
right,
very interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's just slapped in your face, it just ruins this dialogue and ruins the intrigue.
It's Nolan-esque to do this.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
It's the same with
He drip feeds everything. It's fantastic.
It's the same with Interstellar. You're sort of constantly guessing what the hell is going on.
Who the hell are the aliens, man?
Bookcase? What the hell?
The bookcase aliens.
Quantum physics theory.
Quantum entanglement. Oh, yeah. Oh, he just said quantum entanglement. That makes all the sense now.
Doesn't the music in this sound similar to Interstellar?
Hans Zimmer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always Hans.
I think both of those movies.
Hans Booby. Sorry.
No, but Hans has got a distinctive style, and it just works.
Yeah, it's great. There's a constant theme throughout. Now we get obviously Edith Piaf's "Je ne regrette rien" as the kick music throughout.
Marianne would know that song well.
True, she
hadn't been Edith at one point in her life.
Yeah, I think it was 6 months earlier she was in a movie playing Edith Piaf, and Nolan's like going, coincidence?
Grab her.
No, yeah. I love the way, and then you hear the music in every level going down later, and it's slower and slower and slower as you get down into the level.
So good, and it's subtle. It's just beautifully done.
I never really realized that Inception was in my top 10, but I think it's going to be. I always forgot about it.
I feel like this might be as well. I was watching it last night with my wife, and she kept punching me in the arm. Oh, it's a bit where to do the thing.
What thing? What was she waiting for?
Oh well, like the I think it was the Joseph Gordon-Levitt fight scene.
Where, the revolving.
Yeah, I have to say that's one of my favorite bits of any bloody movie.
It's cool.
But there's loads of stuff in this movie I forgot it was so bloody good.
Yeah,
like the James Bond level, as I call it.
Oh yeah, it is a homage to Thunderball, I think.
Yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah, it's a lot of like
even as a Bond movie, it'd be flipping fantastic.
It's pure action movie at the end of the movie, basically. But you're interspersing with the levels, looking at what's happening up in the different levels. Like, what the hell? It's not pure action. It's just layers, literally. So he accepts the job anyway in chunk 2, and he wants to assemble a team. And we see Michael
standard heist recruitment job. At this point.
Yeah. We see Michael Caine. It's always nice to see him.
Yeah, need an architect because the last guy got dragged away.
Yeah, don't know. Future unknown. Cobol will probably take him and do something to him.
To dissect him or something, I don't know.
Yeah. So he recruits young Elliot Page, and I think this is one of the Ariadne, played by Elliot Page. I think this is a great scene as well because it's one of the famous scenes of Inception when they're sitting outside in a cafe. How did you get here? You never forget. You never remember how you get here. In a dream, do you?
In a dream, you don't know how you get there. It's just there, right? And she's like, crap.
So she is
everything pops.
Isn't she just like us, though? She's our proxy. She's learning with us.
And she's intrigued and she wants to go down the rabbit hole a little bit more because it's so bloody interesting.
Yeah, but those exploding things are great. And then they go back in and she like folds up the city. That's another amazing scene. Very memorable.
That's almost pop culture there. It's been used a few times since then. But this is the original baby, and it's just mind blowing the first time you see it. It's like, what the feck?
And
then she's dragging mirrors out and then making walkways and
And like this is it's total. This second time they go in, it's total exposition. Yeah, Cobb is teaching us as well as her about what not to do, what to do. You can't mess around with stuff too much because my projections will start figuring out you're a weirdo.
They get a bit cranky about it.
They get cranky, and also one other thing: don't make something accurately like real life.
Don't draw from memory.
Because that will make you cuckoo when you get back to reality.
And you don't know in the real world.
Yes.
Make something brand new so that you can look at it and go, that's not in the real world.
Yeah. So we also see other members getting hired in this chunk as well. We see the chemist whose name is Joseph. And we see
by Dilip Rao and then Tom Hardy's Eames.
Tom
Hardy's very good in this, I think.
Yeah, he's very good. It's thankfully
he's a good foil to Arthur's straight-laced character.
It's good. He's a little
bit of comedy to him.
He's a
action style as well.
Yeah,
even though I find it weird, Gordon Levitt doing the action stuff, but he's so good at it. I just wouldn't have placed him as an action character prior to this movie.
Yeah, he gets his turn in the hotel in that scene, and yeah, it works for him.
Works really well.
Yeah, yeah. Tom Hardy's very good. Yeah, they're all like everybody puts in a display. Like Yusuf, yeah, he basically is in charge of the sedatives.
He's kind of funny as well, actually.
But that's another layer of technical stuff that's into our brain,
isn't it?
The variable of sedatives. Okay, you have to be sedated crazy amount to get down to level 3. It's like, yeah, okay. So then, how do we wake up?
How do you get back out? Well, we can't use a kick. So the kick being that you did knock them over and they'd wake up. So they need something drastic. So I think the point was the drug would allow the inner ear still to function, but you couldn't kill somebody to wake them up in the dream. The whole point actually was exposed to start with: you get killed in a dream, you wake up instantaneously, but not if you're drugged out the wazoo.
Right. You head to limbo.
You had the limbo. You don't want to go there.
It doesn't look that good. No.
I think that's in chunk 3.
Yeah, it will be. So all the different members of the team, like who stands out to you as, oh, he's my favorite, or they?
Well, obviously Cobb's fantastic. Like Leo plays an absolute blinder here. He's got a full range of
he's good.
emotion on display. Elliot Page is quite good.
Yeah, I think she's very understated in the role. She's very and actually reading about it, she was like down the list. She was barely, I think she was a last chance to hire somebody. There's a lot of people before her.
Oh, I'm glad she was cast because
even they're quite small as well, so it's sort of like, okay, a little bit of naivety or innocence, and she is innocent like us.
The point was that she wasn't supposed to actually go on the heist, but she gets annoyed with him when she figures out about Mal being a tourist in his head all the time.
So that's a good segue. Well done, because the chunk 3 is this exposition of Cobb's psyche along with the projection of Mal, because we see Ariadne, she sees Cobb going under a lot, going, what the hell are you doing?
So she plugs in one night when he's plugged in himself. Yeah. And I love the visual representation of the layers in his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Done through an elevator. Yeah. So instead of it being an exposition, instead of it being dry,
right,
it's visual.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
And also still complicated for us to comprehend what the hell it means.
Yeah.
We have a beach. Yeah. We have a hotel room.
Apartment, yeah.
I think we have their house. Well,
that's
the house she grew up in.
Hotel room in the basement. Don't press the basement button.
Yoinks.
It's not for you. Off I go.
Yeah. So basically, she Ariadne finds out that Mal is she's out of control in Cobb's psyche, and anytime they go into a dream, there's going to be issues. She's going to appear and try to fuck shit up.
She will be a projection put there by Leo Cobb's subconscious, which is not great because every time she turns up, she seems to kill someone.
Yeah. What about, so here's the question. Mal is a very, very complicated character. Do you see her as a villain, a victim, or a little bit of both? Many layered character.
She's very. Here's the weird thing I find about the portrayal of Mal. She's a 2-dimensional character displayed with massive depth, if that makes any bloody sense, because she is just a memory.
Yeah.
In Cobb's head.
Yeah.
But it's so multifaceted. It's great. And Marianne Coulthard, it's freaking amazing at actually portraying that.
Yeah, very good. Like it's such a complicated character, because even at the end of the movie, when she's being shown the truth or being told the truth, you empathize with her, even though she's not real. She's a projection in a dream or in limbo.
Yeah, just a facet of El Cobb's subconscious.
Yeah. Even when you talk about the movie, you sort of half kind of understand what's going on in your brain.
I love it. I love the internal logic. It's just, you spend far too long analyzing nonsense because of movies
Yeah.
like this, and I love it.
So before this whole big heist happens, we this puts a massive wrench in the works, and so you know, I think it'd be a very, very straightforward movie if this whole Cobb backstory didn't exist.
It would just be a heist movie
It'd be just
inside
a heist
somebody's
movie.
head.
It'd be still science
This
fiction.
adds tension and a little bit of danger, a lot of danger that wasn't there out of with just the heist part of it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know when she's going to turn up, and you know she bloody well will.
Right. Yeah, because he is racked with guilt.
Guilt, and deservedly so.
Yeah. So it's a big liability, and none of the rest of the team know.
Yeah. So that's why Ariadne decides that she has to go as well, because he's not willing to tell anybody else. And her point at the time is, I gotta go then, because the other lads aren't expecting this.
I can handle you, maybe.
Yeah.
At least I know your fucking warped mind is going to maybe.
Had she known all the facts, though, I don't know that she would have volunteered.
That final scene in Limbo before she kicks herself is crazy.
Isn't it?
So many layers of crap. They quickly go. The next chunk is the actual heist part of the movie, and I can't remember. There's probably a good.
I love just before this that they're going, oh, we have to get him in a plane.
Yeah.
We need 10 hours alone with him. The only time we could actually do that is in a plane, but there's going to be loads of people there. And Saito goes, it's okay, I just bought an airline that he likes to use.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's cool. That's pretty much the last line that Saito says, I think, in the entire movie before he gets shot and before he has the line at the end. But yeah,
I love the little dialogue at the line now. We can talk about that later, but it's so freaking good.
Yeah. They quickly hop onto the plane, and this is where the dream heist begins, basically. And it starts off crazily. It just doesn't go well from the start. Saito gets shot. A train flies through a street.
Yeah, so it's established early that Cillian Murphy's character, who they're doing the heist on, whose brain they're doing the heist on, Mr. Fisher, he's got defenses, so his projection starts shooting straight away.
Yeah,
but then a train comes, and where does the train come from? It's not coming from Mr. Fisher.
It's Cobb.
Cobb messed up straight away,
like straight into the first level. He's in, and it's like
at the top level.
Oh, you know what? Do you know what? A very, very simple action scene way back when it just came to my mind, like a layer of whatever. When he goes to get the chemist in Mombasa, I loved the
so good
alleyway just narrows. It's so hard. It's
physical acting there from Leo is just fantastic, because if he can't squeeze through there, the lad's just going to shoot him in the head.
And that's one of the best action sequences, and that's taking place in the real world, and it's just a pure action thing when he's been chased by COBOL operatives.
Feckers.
Yeah.
Hired goons.
So Saito gets shot, and so here we go. We
straight away
get another exposition saying, listen, doesn't matter if he, in normal, if he dies, he'd be fine. He'd wake up. We're sedated here. Heavy.
Yeah, you're going to limbo, baby. You're going to spend like 100 years real time down at that level. So when you get back up, your brain is smoosh.
Yeah. And so, we're into the heat of the action here. They get a little respite, but then we're just getting all this knowledge about dreams still, and we're probably... Yeah. I think just maybe an hour to go in the movie, maybe when the heist starts.
Yeah, and we still haven't understood all of the intricacies of the heist and the technology and the science.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So we get into the whole rigmarole of trying to get Fisher to talk, and they bring in Tom Berenger as
that's fantastic
by Eames, played by Eames. Yeah, and so they just try to get him to start incepting the idea.
Just give me any number. I love the fact that they're beating up Tom Berenger supposedly in the room over the window shouting at Fisher, "Give me any bloody number or I'll shoot Tommy Boy in the head."
Yeah.
And he splops out a number, and they use it the whole way down every layer. And it's a complete random number. It means nothing.
Yeah.
But because it's like a chain they use the whole way down. There's a few chains they use, like the picture is one of the chains. It's probably the most important chain. But I love that connection that drags you back up the layers.
Yeah.
Logically, at least.
There's always a connection because, once we head down now to level 2, which is the hotel, so they shove them all into a van, and this van mechanic will be the kick to get them from level 3 to back to level 2, and Yusuf, the chemist, will be the one driving, so he's not going down to level 3. Level 2, I mean. My brain is mush. Yeah. So yeah, everybody, they drug Fisher, and so they all get sedated under the van. But constantly, this van is getting shot at, getting run off the road, and so this whole
handbraking it around corners, and every time they go around a corner fast, they're like, "Ooh, what's weird?" And
down in level 2,
a drink that Fisher's holding just slightly changes an angle, and this is where something that they decide in the van prior to going under. What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Because it's going to be really difficult with all his defenses. I will do, Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles. So it just adds this other level of going, what the fuck? Why are they telling him he's in a dream?
Mr. Charles. Yeah, it's great. And it's kind of like a con job they're doing on him.
Yeah.
In his dream, where they're pretending to be his defenses, confuse his defenses.
Yeah.
And it's great. And then he's using that saying, well, you see that gravity change? That's a bit weird, isn't it? That's them trying to get into your head.
Yeah. It's basically saying you're in the dream. It just goes against the entire heist plan. It's like...
But I love when every time he says something weird like that, Fisher's face just goes, But then all of his projections all look in as well.
Oh, yeah.
At the same time. That's just so nice.
Yeah.
All the chat in the pub stops.
Piano player stops.
All the tumbleweed outside goes past. It's great.
Yeah. So they get him to begin to believe that he is in a dream, and the people after him, basically. And
there are people after him, but there are projections going after Mr. Charles, aka Cobb, which also reinforces what Cobb's just told them, which is fantastic.
Yeah. So this is when we're getting a little complex here. So we're in level 2, but we still have level 1 behind us. Now this is before we even go down to level 3, but level 2 is when you're getting so there's parallel dream levels happening. Is it still coherent for the first time viewer, or do you need to watch this movie a couple of times?
I remember the first time watching it, just about keeping up with it. But it helps to watch it a couple of times. I've watched it 5 times, I think, now in my life. And every time I watch it, I'm like, yes, freaking yes. Because there are bits and pieces you will miss. Because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of logic. And that's what I love about this movie, because there are bits and pieces like that you will miss. And then you watch it the second time and you're like, But also with that, what's even better about it is starting knowing the bits at the end, at the start, you fill in all the detail. And there are lots of little details the whole way through.
Yeah.
That sort of suggest what's about to happen. And that's just a beautifully done thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I noticed a lot of things getting filled in my brain about knowing, but I still actually didn't remember chunks of this movie. I didn't remember the whole level 1 where they interrogate Fisher and handcuff Berenger beside him. I'd kind of forgotten about that one, but I guess in between all the craziness, that's quite a low-key sort of scene.
As things go, that's almost... In a normal movie, that'll be a big item.
One line I forgot to mention, I just wanted to say it because I have used it in a creation I did 10 years ago or so, but I loved Eames when Arthur is, before they get in the van in level 1, Arthur's just firing at all the projections going at them, and Eames comes over. You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. I just love that. He brings out a
That's when he
big.
pulls out the grenade launcher. Yeah,
It's
it's a great line. It's wonderfully delivered.
Yeah, he's a good character.
Mm.
So yeah, so basically they kind of tell Fisher, listen, we're going to go into Browning's dream now, because he's the one getting all the people after
He's
you.
the naughty boy that's been after
Yeah.
you.
So they're in this room. Arthur's not going down now to level 3. He's staying there so he can kick
got
them.
a job to do.
Yeah, he'd already put TNT in the room, but during the whole level 3, it's like, nope, not happening. We have to do something else.
Needs something more.
Yeah.
than TNT.
So as the team goes down into level 3, he sticks around. So right now we have level 1. Yusuf's driving around, veering around, trying
to Kickmeister up there.
He's a Kickmeister. Level 2, we've got Arthur. He's going to kick them. Level 3, they're getting in there because so the final inception into Fisher's brain in the fortress.
Bond level, baby.
The Bond level. So in between the Bond level, where it's purely just a Bond movie, there's guys in snowsuits shooting at them. And
fantastic. Skiing with guns. And Tom Hardy's Eames is flying around the base and just killing people left, right, and center. It's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, and so it's an entire just action-packed second last chunk really of the movie, where we see Arthur just there's just so many things connected, because up in level 1 Yusuf is rolling the car, and at that point in time Arthur is fighting people in the corridors of the hotel, and the corridors are just rotating around with the van.
Gravity is twisting, and it is one of the most beautifully shot pieces of cinema ever. There's just the physics of it. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and I think it's on YouTube somewhere. You can see how they did it. It's a stationary camera, and they rotate this container around, and it's...
There are bits and pieces. I should have Googled this prior to having this conversation, but there are bits and pieces of it. Feels like it's done in a zero-G flight. I'm not sure that they went that far.
I don't think they did.
I think the wire work is what they use, but it's just so well choreographed.
Yeah, there's wire work.
It looks like it's zero-G, and he uses a lot of gel in his hair.
Also, they put Ariadne's hair in a ponytail for this level as well, so they didn't have to deal with her long hair flowing in the wrong way. Yeah. So, good production choice.
Great production. The fact that it looks like zero-G and it's done with wires is a testament to the production and crew on this. It is stonkingly done.
Yeah, it's great. So down on level 3, while all this level 2, level 1 thing is happening, we have, and because level 3 is a slower level, things are, no, faster, sorry. Faster? Can't remember.
Faster.
Yeah, because
it's happening like 50 times quicker or something than up in reality.
Yeah. So in level 1, at the end of the day, the car breaks through the barrier to fall into the water to give them that kick. But that's basically going to just fall for the next 20 minutes in between. So
you're in free fall, so it's effectively zero gravity.
Yeah.
So
Yusuf puts the music on, so everybody understands now.
Oh crap! It's a bit early.
So Arthur now has to cable up 5 bodies into an elevator.
At the same time, fighting people in zero gravity.
Yeah. At some point he lifts a lampshade and there's a guy on the ceiling. It's like, what the
shoots
hell?
Pop.
Yeah.
Great.
So it's just so much.
While towing 5 corpses.
Exactly. Like in a normal movie, you have one scene where there's tension. In this movie, there's 3 separate...
And it's building.
Yeah.
And what I'm assuming I notice is the scenes and the cuts get shorter as the movie goes on, up to the kick, and music's building up, and Zimmerman knows what he's doing here, and it is just tension upon tension, beautifully done. And the music, it's layered. It's a layered movie. Edith Piaf's song is obviously the slowest in the level 3. Yeah, it's just very subtly done. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Mal shows up in level 3, which again puts another cog poops
in
his
the
pants and decides he can't shoot her.
What an idiot!
And she goes, "Oh, hello, Mr. Fisher." Pop. Off you go, Mr. Fisher. Down you go into limbo.
Along with Well, Mal is just Mal. She's not even a limbo. She's just a projection. So
so she's just going to pop up everywhere,
Yeah.
really.
Cobb does shoot her, but anyway, this is the next mechanic of it. So if level 3 isn't enough, you head down to level 4, or it's not a level at all. It's just limbo, basically.
Yeah, it's where all the refuse goes, I think they said at
Yeah.
one point. And whoever has been there before, whatever they've left there. And that would be Mr. Leo. He's been there before.
Yes. I can't remember when
The exposition
of Leo to Ariadne. I think
this happens when they pair of them go down to limbo to have a chat with Fisher because Mal has him.
Yeah.
So the two of them go down to limbo.
Yes, they hook themselves up. Well, actually, they're going to basically give up, and Ariadne goes, "No, let's just wire him up.
Are you guys idiots? Let's just do it. Finish the job. Go down to limbo, pick him up,
and then we'll zap him up here." And he goes into the safe, and he gets his.
Meanwhile, Saito's like, "I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Hello."
Saito, everything's happening. Saito chucks a grenade, and that's him dead. And we still have Eames there playing the hero. He's kind of helping. He zaps Fisher,
flying around the place, jumping off buildings, being James Bond, effectively.
Pretty much. So yeah, Limbo is the sort of climactic scene, to be honest with you. But it's
the head melter place.
But it's so it's great. They land there on the beach, and there's buildings collapsing, and yeah, he is continuing to give his exposition, walking Ariadne towards the apartment.
That was Mal's house when she grew up.
Right. Yeah. So yes,
build from memory, Mal.
Exactly. So we get the final exposition when they finally get to Mal, and pretty much
he tells her why that he tells his projection of Mal why Mal killed herself in the real world, and then the projection kind of gets annoyed about that. Reason.
What does he tell her?
Oh, that he incepted her.
He incepted her because they were
dirty bugger.
Yeah, because they were there for 50 years, and he wanted them to get out of there, and so
because the kids were waiting up 4 levels up, so
he incepted the fact that this is not reality. He incepted that into her brain, basically.
Yeah, which I get, but he maybe did it too well.
But she obviously, just like Fisher is going to do after this, she brought it back to the real world.
Yeah, but still there. Because it's been incepted very deep in her psychology.
She couldn't get rid of it. And so we actually see during the movie a flashback to her jumping off a ledge.
Leo has a meltdown. Oh, Jesus, no.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Put on Jack's accent from Titanic. Oh, no, he wasn't Irish. Thankfully. Yeah, he didn't have an Irish accent. Not like the gangs of New York. Stupid gangs in New York accents.
Yeah.
I watched 5 minutes of Gangs in New York and I said no.
Do you know somebody we know is in that movie?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that.
I won't go into it now.
And where's his career now?
I'm sure he's got a star on Broadway or something. I don't know.
He's got a star somewhere. Okay, so we're pretty much near the end. Ariadne kicks Fisher off the window to get him kicked back to level 3 so he can go in and get his final incepted thought and get no closure whatsoever with his dad.
He finds a windmill.
Paper windmill.
Paper windmill. Yeah.
What symbol is that? It's in the little picture that's in
the little picture.
Yeah.
So the point being that his dad kept it there to remind him of his son, that he actually did love him, which is not true at all. But at least he's, his dad died, so he's got a more favorable, fixes some of his problems with his dad. They would never be fixed.
But didn't his dad also say, "I'm disappointed you tried
to be like him"?
Yeah, exactly. So that just fucks him up. So obviously going back, Fisher's wants to just say, "Fuck this, get rid of everything. My dad is an asshole.
I'm just going to spend all the money on
windmills.
I don't know, windmills and meth, crystal meth, cocaine,
speed.
Sorry.
So, do you feel sorry for Fisher, or does it?
No, no, I don't particularly care.
You don't care. He's an incidental
He isn't.
character.
He's in fairness, he's played very well by Cillian Murphy, and I understand why Cillian Murphy pops up a lot for this director. He loves this. Actually, this director seems to pick certain actors over and over again. Murphy is one of them for a reason.
He likes to put his bag over his head.
He does actually. Yeah. I didn't cop that, but yeah.
Ugly Irish bastard.
Put this over your spud head, and then you can act.
Then you can play many roles in my movies. All right, so he back in Limbo. Cobb knows he has to go get Saito because Saito's going to be an old man by the time he gets there.
Well, also he needs him to make the phone call at the end, so that when they land in America, he doesn't end up in prison.
True, yeah, I actually forgot that little last element.
If he doesn't do that, Saito wakes up as a mushroom and doesn't make the phone call, and Cobb goes to jail.
Well, why isn't he a mushroom, though? Because he's pretty friggin' old in Limbo.
He would... this is my reading the logic and filling in the gaps with my own stupidity. But my take is, if he was left to his own devices, he might have been there for several hundred years, and coming back out, he would definitely be, drooling. In this case, he was just extremely and utterly messed up. There's an expression on his face when he wakes up, and he's like,
yeah, but I just
phone call.
Yeah, that's the thing. Back in Limbo, though, before they wake up in the airplane, Saito lifts a gun off the table. What's happening there? Are they shooting each other in the head or something?
That's the point. They need to be killed down in Limbo to get back up again. So to me, that's a bit of a plot hole.
So you need a kick.
Yeah, there ain't no
big one.
They don't show the kick. So
yeah.
I'm assuming.
Well, that's the ambiguity of the end of the movie.
The thing being that Leo and Mal got out of Limbo, even though they are drugged out to a zoo by killing themselves. So perhaps it works in Limbo. I don't know. It's a slight hole.
Fisher,
in the logic. I'll leave it.
Fisher and Ariadne got out of Limbo by jumping off a building.
So that's a kick. That's a massive kick.
That's a massive kick. It's a gun in the head, a bullet in the head, not a massive kick.
Maybe he
could have jumped.
Could have chucked him out the top of the building.
Yeah, you see it at the start of the movie.
It doesn't show it.
Which Nolan obviously did to have this ambiguous ending. They wake up, as we said, in the airplane, and yes, Saito is like, wasn't I just 90 years old? Oh, let me make this phone call.
Right. There's an interesting, you know what, I should have wrote down the quote, but, let's wake up and be young men together. It was a nice little line. It's at the start of the movie as well.
True.
It's a nice little bookending of the movie.
Nolan knows how to write a plot.
Yes.
Beginning, middle, end.
It's got an arc. Yeah.
Bookends.
As obvious as that sounds, a lot of directors don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Writers don't know how to do that.
So he goes back, gets welcomed into America, and he sees his two kids.
My name is your
father-in-law. Not a lot of people know that, but get in the car, mate.
Get in the car. Here's your kids.
You're only supposed to go to level 3.
Fantastic.
But anyway, yes, during the entire movie, we see him always visioning his kids, but they never turn around. This time they're in the garden, they turn around.
So here's the question.
That's the question.
They turn around. Is this an accepting a reality that isn't real? Is it a reality that is real? And does the spinner stop? Because that was his totem.
If you haven't watched the movie, everybody has a totem. They know the weight of it. They know if he spins it, it'll fall over.
In his dream world, though, his totem never falls over.
Right.
But there is, at the last quarter second of the movie, there's a wobble.
There's a slight wobble.
Which is enough for me to go, I'll accept it as being reality. Feck it.
I think so too. I think the ambiguity of them getting out of Limbo so quickly into the plane, little jarring, but that's Nolan. He does everything with reason to make us question everything. And Yes,
And
I
a good
believe.
movie is a movie that you believe it, but you're still kind of and you're questioning it, and that's a good, interesting movie because then you can have a discussion about it at the end. It gets people talking. If people are talking about the movie and still remembering the movie after you watched it,
Yeah,
you're doing your job, buddy.
yeah, uh, yeah. Is there any? I'm sure there's very much layers of deeper meaning in this movie. Like,
Oh, probably not for the likes of our stupidity.
no, there's yeah. We're not going to answer those questions here, but I think there's a lot of learning in Cobb's journey. Like, obviously, overcoming guilt, letting things
Yep.
go,
Accepting his own point or his own part of the demise of his wife,
accepting
even
reality.
accepting reality, and then going to see his bloody kids because the last time he seen them, he didn't wait or didn't shout out to see their faces. He just went.
And the importance of it as well, the importance of his kids to him is the fact that he took the job purely because of that. I don't think any monetary value would
Oh no,
make him.
gave
Oh,
his
yeah.
who did
Gave
he
it to
give
the
the money
chemist,
to?
I think.
The chemist. That's right. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the chemist, this whole entire movie, Yusuf wouldn't, there'd be no movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody would have got. They wouldn't have got whacked out enough to be staying under that long.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I rated this very high.
As did I.
But I think you're going to be lower than me with plot because I'm just thinking of the complexity of the layers in this. I am giving this movie 4.75 for plot. Don't
cool.
mess with me.
I give it 4.25.
Okay.
And I knock it down just a little bit because it's a stupid thing to knock it down for now I'm thinking about because of how interesting it makes the bloody movie. I'm going to mock it up to 4.5. Sorry.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit because the internal logic is something that you're asked to accept, which is a minor thing. It's a super minor thing.
It is.
But okay.
It is. Yeah. I think I'm not going to go into delving into why I marked it that. We just talked for 40, 50 minutes about it. So
Yep.
do that. Acting, I'm giving 4.5. Great overall performance by everybody.
Yeah. I can't think of a bad piece of acting in this entire movie.
No, but it's not 5 for me. It's just not crazy.
I give it 4.25 because it's not tackling anything complex. No, there is a full range of emotion on display here, especially from Mr. DiCaprio.
Yeah, and Marianne Cotillard.
Oh, she's so bloody good. The rest of the guys are very good, but they don't have much to chew on. Maybe Ken has some interesting bits of emotion that he's trying to display in his face.
They're all pretty
blood.
Yeah, they're all pretty straight and narrow.
And I love Tom Hardy in it, but again, I don't think it's a complex role for him.
No, but yeah, his character's really good. Sound brackets track, I'm giving 4.75. I think it's amazing.
It is just, I've given it 4.5. It's just bang on, really, isn't it? And the tension that builds up because of the music and the sound is just so bloody good.
The Edith Piaf.
Perfect. Perfect choice of song for this as well.
I don't regret anything. If I remember my French school.
Mais oui.
Mais oui. Malheureusement. Production, I'm going all out. I'm giving it a 5. How can you not?
Fuck. Okay. I give it 4.75 because I find it hard to give anything 5.
You have to. Out of all the movies, the stuff that was done in this movie.
Is it a perfect piece of production? I'm finding it hard to find where I've taken off the 0.25. I'm going to stick with 4.75.
Yeah, you should stick to your
just to
morals.
Allow for another movie to be slightly better.
Good luck.
I can't think of any, but the production is just out of this world. Yeah. Really is just fantastic. That hallway scene, the scene where the buildings are falling down, the bit where she's flipping Paris on its head. Gorgeous.
Even just the simple scene of the van in the water as well. I could pick any scene.
And then the concept and how it's portrayed, the different layers and speeds with the van falling and himself in the hallway flying around for about half an hour during those 10 seconds and then down again. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Some reviews from back in the day. Yeah, maybe 3 places didn't like it.
Assholes.
I'll pick Stephanie Zacharek in Movie Line. She gave it 30 out of 100. Everything Nolan does is forced and overthought, and Inception, far from being his ticket into Hall of Fame greatness, is very expensive looking, elephantine film whose myriad so-called complexities of both the emotional and intellectual sort add up to a kind of ADD tedium.
The feck?
The feck? Pete Hammond, though, in Box Office magazines, gave it 100. In terms of sheer originality, ambition, and achievement, Inception is the movie of the summer, the movie of the year, and the movie of our dreams.
Jesus.
Yeah. Roger Ebert, he was alive in 2010, was he?
Not sure.
His name is tied to this, and he gave it 100, saying Inception just does a difficult thing. It is wholly original, cut from new cloth, and yet structured within action movie basics, so it feels like it makes more sense than quite possibly it does.
That's very true, isn't it? It doesn't make all the sense in the world, but it feels like it's perfectly logical.
Yeah. You gotta hand it to Mr. Nolan for that.
Yeah, for making us lie to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, let's put this episode in limbo, shall we?
Yes.
That's the easiest one I've ever done.
While it's drugged.
Steady, huh? We're going to go straight into a movie next week, and it's one I've never seen before. I sort of came up randomly, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pick this one, and you've probably seen it because you've probably seen more movies than me. It's ranked at 342 on Metacritic, and it is Being John Malkovich from 1999.
Speaking of original movies.
Exactly.
This is an incredibly original. I effing love this movie.
I'm looking forward to watching it for the first time. I can't believe I haven't watched it.
It's got John Malkovich, who's a man I love. It's got
John Cusack. Cameron Diaz. Catherine Keener. Octavia Spencer, who was in one of our previous movies. The
Shape of Water.
Exactly. Well done. Good. The break has done you well. You can remember better than me.
I remember one thing.
Shape of Water. Yeah, great. So it's an out-of-work puppeteer takes a filing clerk job on the cramped 7.5 floor of an office building where he discovers a hidden tunnel allowing him to enter the mind and life of actor John Malkovich for 15 minutes before being ejected into the New Jersey Turnpike. It's got better, obviously, ratings, Metascore than Inception. It's got 90 Metascore and 8.3 user score. Runs for 1 hour, 52 minutes, and it's from 1999. Where were you in 1999? In John Malkovich's head? In his closet?
In his a-hole. No,
in his bedroom.
I can't remember. I was still a secondary student.
No, you weren't, you moron. I was in
college.
College, yeah. The turn of the century.
Turn of the century, man, yeah.
Crazy.
I was partying like it was 1999.
Prince taught you well.
Yeah, listen, it's not as good as Inception, if I remember correctly, but it's a damn good movie. And if you like a weird movie, and this is damn weird.
Good.
Let's dig into it. I'm really looking forward to this one, actually.
Yeah, good. It's a Spike Jonze gig, obviously, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this one too. It's good to be back. It's good to have a break just to sort of figure out what we're doing with this. I think we've got a new lease of life. We're old, but we're not even energetic, but we still enjoy this as our hobby, and we hope that you are happy to have us back, and we look forward to moving on week by week. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.
Chuck.